It was supposed to be just another morning at the Gleaming Glass, tower of sterling dynamics, a company built on reputation, precision, and appearances. The lobby smelled of fresh coffee and money, polished marble floors, cold air conditioning, and receptionists who smiled only when the right kind of people walked in. At exactly 8:55 a.m., Angela Brooks stepped through the revolving doors. She was dressed sharply in a navy blue suit, hair pinned neatly, a black leather portfolio in her hand. Her heels clicked with quiet confidence, the sound of someone who belonged, even if the world around her didn't think so. Angela was there for a meeting with the operations manager, a man named Todd Hensley. She had been invited by the corporate board for a review meeting, but she hadn't disclosed much more than that. When she reached the front desk, the receptionist barely looked up. "Can I help you?" the woman asked flatly. "Yes," Angela replied politely. "I'm here to see Mr. Hensley. I have an appointment for 9 o'clock. The receptionist frowned slightly. "And your name?" "Angela Brooks." The woman's fingers danced across her keyboard. Then her tone shifted, the kind of voice that dripped with polite dismissal. "Oh, I don't see that on the schedule." Angela smiled faintly. "You might want to check with him directly. It was arranged by the board office." The receptionist sighed, picked up the phone, and dialed. Moments later, she said, "Mr. Hensley says he's in a meeting right now. You can wait over there." Angela nodded, calm and composed, and took a seat in the corner of the lobby. Minutes turned into hours. By 10 a.m., a young intern offered her a cup of water. By 11:30, even the security guard looked uncomfortable. But Angela sat quietly, patient, poised, eyes on her phone, every movement deliberate. Meanwhile, upstairs, Todd Hensley leaned back in his chair, laughing with his colleagues. "Some woman says she's here from the board office," he mocked. "Black woman, fancy suit, says she's got an appointment with me. Probably a consultant or something. I'll make her wait, see if she really thinks she's that important. It always arrives right on time." The room chuckled. Todd smirked. "They always talk about equality. Let's see how long she lasts." By noon, Angela was still there. Her phone buzzed once, a message that simply said, "On our way." If you're still watching, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because karma, it always arrives right on time. At 12:15, the receptionist's phone rang again. Her face drained of color. She whispered into the receiver, then turned to Todd's office line. "Sir, the board members have just arrived. They're on their way down." Todd straightened in his chair. "The board? What are they doing here?" Before anyone could answer, the elevator doors opened. 4 impeccably dressed executives stepped out, including the chairman himself, Mr. Ellison. Their presence turned every whisper into silence. The receptionist quickly stood. "Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you?" Mr. Ellison's voice was calm but commanding. "We're here to meet with Ms. Angela Brooks." You could hear a pin drop. Every head in the lobby turned, all eyes landing on Angela, still seated quietly in the corner. Todd came rushing down the stairs, fake smile plastered across his face. "Oh, Ms. Brooks," he exclaimed, voice too loud, too cheerful. "I was just about to come get you." Angela stood slowly, her expression unreadable. "No, you weren't," she said softly. "But I appreciate the effort." The chairman stepped forward. "Todd, is there a reason Ms. Brooks has been kept waiting for 3 hours?" Todd's mouth opened, then closed again. I didn't know. I wasn't told." Mr. Ellison cut him off. "That's funny. You were copied on every email." He turned to Angela. "Ms. Brooks, please, this way." The executives led her upstairs, leaving a trail of murmurs behind. In the boardroom, the atmosphere shifted completely. Angela placed her portfolio on the table and opened it. Pages of analysis, projections, and strategy slides that stunned even the most seasoned board members. Her voice was steady, precise, every word a masterclass in control. She presented plans that could save the company millions, restructuring, efficiency models, new partnerships. When she finished, the room erupted in applause. The chairman smiled proudly. "Angela Brooks, as our new chief operations officer, we're lucky to have you." Downstairs, Todd sat frozen at his desk, staring at the elevator doors. His assistant whispered, "She's the new COO?" He swallowed hard. "Yeah," he muttered. "And I made her wait." 2 hours later, Angela stepped out of the elevator, calm as ever. Todd stood quickly. "Ms. Brooks, I just wanted to apologize for the misunderstanding earlier." She looked at him, her tone cool, professional. "No misunderstanding, Mr. Hensley. You made a decision. And so will I." Her gaze drifted to the HR director who stood beside him. "I'll see you in my office Monday morning," she said. "We'll discuss whether Mr. Hensley still fits our new leadership values." Then she turned and walked out, the lobby suddenly feeling much smaller than before. The receptionist watched her go, her mouth slightly open. The same woman who'd been dismissed just hours ago now held the power to change everything. As the glass doors closed behind Angela Brooks, the security guard exhaled slowly. "Boss moves," he whispered.